The Fountain, Day 206, Pain. I was recently reminded of something very important, something I've been practicing for many years, something that has brought me so much peace and has helped me to discover greater depths of the power of Christ. Something that reminds me that all the strength I have comes from Him. The moments when He meets me in my weakness and shows Himself as my strength. It is worshiping in the midst of pain and suffering. For many years, I thought it was disingenuous to worship in the midst of struggle. I thought it made me a liar. And then I realized that the most powerful worship I ever release comes from moments of pain. It comes during an exchange that will only happen while we live on this fallen earth. In heaven, we won't be able to come to worship through pain and disappointment because there will be no more pain and disappointment. So now, and only now, we should offer that which is temporary, worship through pain and disappointment. But we also shouldn't leave out fear and even anxiety. These spirits will no longer have any effect on us once we are in heaven. So, when we're wrestling with those things, or other things like depression, anger, etc., our best recourse is to worship. Worship through it all. Take your mess and lay it at the King's feet and worship Him. Worship is warfare. Worship breaks the back of the enemy. Worship gives God exactly what He deserves and what the enemy is attempting to steal. Yes, when we are attacked by fear, anxiety, pain, etc., the enemy is attempting to steal focus from God and take it for himself. As long as we allow this to paralyze, as long as we allow life to paralyze us from worshiping, we allow the enemy to rob from what belongs to God. It's the enemy's way of standing in between us and our relationship with God. Now, I worship no matter what. There are even times of true anger when I worship in a yelling voice. But that's the best I have at the moment sometimes. And there are moments when shouting, it's appropriate. God is not afraid of my intensity. He's not afraid of yours either. He knows our hearts. He sees the struggle. Give God your full focus and watch as the troubles of this world fade away and you are renewed. Scripture says, Lord, you alone are my inheritance, my cup of blessing. You guard all that is mine. The land you have given me is a pleasant land. What a wonderful inheritance. I will bless the Lord who guides me. Even at night, my heart instructs me. I know the Lord is always with me. I will not be shaken, for He is right beside me. No wonder my heart is glad and I rejoice. My body rests in safety, for you will not leave my soul among the dead or allow your Holy One to rot in the grave. You will show me the way of life, granting me the joy of your presence and the pleasure of living with you forever. Psalm 16, verses 5 through 11. And fear of the Lord leads to life, bringing security and protection from harm. Proverbs 19, verse 23.